Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about websites and why you need websites, how to save money on websites, and who to get to design your websites. So the big thing is whenever you do a film, you have to have some sort of presence for that film. So generally, everyone wants to see that you have a website. On the website, you're going to basically keep all the information about the film, something about the story, about the actors, about the crew, um, you know, any sort of little like trailers, promo videos, any extras, your EPK, your electronic press kit, uh, any awards that you win, any reviews that you get, all of that kind of information, all packaged in the personality of your film. So, the best way to create a website is to hire a professional, obviously. A professional generally will talk to you, they'll look at your film, and they will definitely get a vibe for it. They'll generally talk to you about it before they design it, give you some ideas. You guys both pick something that you like, and they'll go forward, and then they generally are keeping up with your website, making updates, that sort of thing. Now, the problem with that is that you are kind of tied into that person, and it can cost quite a bit of money to make websites. So, if you're just making your first film and it's the only website you're going to have, and you're not sure like how long you're going to have it, um, keep in mind you probably need your website for a short film or a feature film for 2 to 5 years. And the reason you need that website around for that long is because you can have your film on the festival circuit for at least 2 years. So if you're going to do that, you need that website to be available, to be updated with any new reviews, any new festivals you're going to, your journey of the film. So there's 2 years right there. But you probably actually have it up way before then. You probably have it up for at least a year before that because you're trying to raise money. You're trying to get people interested in the project. And one of the places they can go is the website. So that's another year. So that's 3 years for your website. And then once you have distribution, or say you're putting you're doing some sort of theatrical, you still want your website so people can go, they can see the screenings that are coming up, they can see pictures from events that you've had, all that sort of thing. So that could be like another year, 2 years, however long you have the film out there. So see right there, I'm talking 5, 6 years I got up to. So you need to basically know that you're going to pay for the website to be up for 5 years. You're going to be paying for somebody to maintain it for 5 years and add, material and that sort of thing. And if you do multiple films, then you're potentially talking about a site for each one of your films, which could get really, really expensive. So another thing you can do is you can build your own websites. There's lots of different places out there that you can do that. If you get your domain through GoDaddy, or I think even some other places like on Wix or whatever, then you can actually build your site through those platforms. I think GoDaddy they probably use their own. I haven't actually built on there, so I'm not sure. They were using WordPress, I think, but they may have gone to like their own software. But there's Squarespace, there's all kinds of things that make it really easy to build a website. I personally have used Wix. I've made separate sites for each of my films on Wix. But I have to be honest with you, after doing as many films as I've done, I find myself putting out, you know, hundreds to thousands of dollars a year on the websites, the domains, whatever extra things I'm doing that I might need to pay for those websites. If I need, extra room or space for video or anything like that, or emails, or if I'm doing any marketing through it. So, if you're looking at the big picture and you're thinking you're going to do multiple, you may want to start one website that's your own production company website, and then create a page for each of your films. That's a much more cost-effective way to do multiple projects and not have all of that outlay of cash because you've had a website for every project that's out there for 2 to 5 years. So, I've just recently sort of consolidated everything and put everything on my site, runawayproductions.tv. So you can go there and check it out. I literally have a separate page for each one of my films, and I have a lot of the most important information for the films on each one of those pages. I find it's much more cost effective, like I said, and then also it just shows, really the breadth of my material, the really my work that I've done. So it's a great resource for people when you're showing them what you do, to have them just go to one place instead of having them go to 6 different websites. So I hope that gave you some insight into why you need a website, how you can make one, how you can save some money creating websites, who you need to build websites. Again, there are designers, or you can do it yourself. But ultimately, you need a website for presence for your project, and it's something that you can do yourself. You probably want to do it yourself in order to save some money, depending on how many projects you're going to do. Hope that was helpful. If you have any other comments, definitely leave them here, and I can address them. But I hope the tip was helpful.